I ain't missing cause you know I'm taking big shots. Just stop where I'm driven, no pit stops. This hot, I ain't playing like a 6 spot. Pissed off, thought I told him this a chip shot. I ain't missing cause you know I'm taking big shots.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
What's up and welcome to the Queued Up Podcast. I am Q and this is the homie JP. What's good,
going
brother?
on? What's going on? Happy I could be on your podcast, man.
I'm super happy to have you here too, man. For those of y'all that don't know anything about us, me and Jay are both full sail students. He's actually a graduate of the Dan Patrick School of Sportscasting. Our goal is just to make content that people find interesting, but we are huge San Antonio Spurs and Victor Wembanyama fans. With the San Antonio Spurs building the team that they are, and the city of San Antonio putting $1 billion not only into the stadium but a downtown infrastructure project, we want to get on this bandwagon before everybody else does. So our plan is to bring you guys a daily podcast where we are going to recap the Spurs game from the night before and give you a little preview on the next upcoming game. Practice is perfection, so this first podcast may not exactly be that. At time to times, we're also going to be bringing in some of our colleagues and fellow students at Full Sail, whether for interviews or to do segments about the news of the day. Me and Javon would also like to bring you guys the top 5 news stories of the day going forward, and maybe more. Really, nothing is off limits as far as we're concerned. Pop culture, sports, they all roll into one. And, we're here to bring it to you guys every day, raw and uncut, our honest takes, our honest opinions. And, without further ado, let's get the show rolling.
Yes, sir. Give that jambalaya effect.
Right. So the first game that we are bringing to you guys is from the November 10th game with the San Antonio Spurs traveling to visit the Chicago Bulls.
Got some guys back
in their lineup.
And as you see, Fox is back and came out gunning in this game. Victor Wembanyama never, ever ceases to amaze me. That was his first basket of the game there.
You know what I appreciate? You know what I appreciate, Q? Is the ball movement, man.
Absolutely. I was about to say that.
Yeah, man. It seems like they carried that over from the pop system, and it just keeps on rolling, man.
Hang on 1 second. Of course, I can't get through one of these without. Baby boy, come here. Come on. It's good. I paused it anyway, so if I gotta cut it out, okay.
We got a guest on the show.
You gotta go. Okay, go ahead.
Yes, sir, Mr.
Our first guest, 2
guest
times 2 on the podcast.
Yes, sir.
So that's I'm just wanting to pause the action. So that's something I wanted to bring up. So Wembanyama was so just unstoppable the first few weeks of the season. The first loss of the season and the first team that was really able to stymie him at all were the Phoenix Suns, surprisingly, who brought quite a double team. I'll be right back, bro.
So I think what Q was pretty much getting at was the fact that the Phoenix Suns, they definitely had a big part in how Victor Wembanyama will be played going on through the rest of the season. And at some points, it almost seems like we started to see the double team, like you were saying, and the adjustments from the next 2 games, you can actually see improvement right in front of your eyes. Now, what a lot of people don't realize, the Queued Up family, is the fact that an NBA season is so long that everybody's going to already have the footage and tape on you. So to make in-game adjustments in real time is nothing short of amazing.
Absolutely. No, and I think that we're really starting to see the evolution of Wembanyama in real time. I mean, the last guy that I can remember that was a physical freak that the whole league had to figure out how to defend was Shaquille O'Neal. And he had similar issues when they started bringing the double team. But yeah, you're going to see this over the video clip from this game in the next few games. Wembanyama really opening up his court vision and just slinging the ball all over the place to the open man.
Look how much ground he covers.
Yeah, it's impossible to cover. See, they brought the double. He kicked it out.
Mm-hmm. In rhythm shooting too.
Absolutely. It's great ball movement. Almost lost the handle there. Still gets the N1.
Trying to set up a screen there for Castle against Okoro.
Castle actually had 3 games that he had 3 games in a row. He had more than 11 assists or more than 10 assists. So been a real ball distributor for this team early in the season.
You know what makes this team so special to me is the fact that you don't know whose night is gonna be. But you know who the guy is, but you don't know whose night is gonna be.
Unselfishness, like as you can see with that play right there. With Wemby in the middle being able to play defense like that, and the way he's able to get out to the perimeter and affect the shot as well, it's going to be a long season for these other teams. And just as quickly as they adapt to Wemby's game, Wemby is adapting to the changes he's seeing in defenses. And early in the season, it doesn't really look like look at that. Just crazy. It doesn't really look like, I feel like the chess match is just starting.
Right. He looks very seasoned, man. And this is
his shot.
Second or third year?
Third. Well, 1.5 years because he was out for about half of last season with deep vein thrombosis in his shoulder.
Oh, yeah. I remember that. It stifled his rookie season.
His second year. And for him, if you heard him talk in the preseason, he said that was the first time that he realized that he can't take basketball for granted. His career could have been over. And he said that he was looking at this season. He's always looked at basketball like he's going to play for the next 20 years. And now he has the mindset of it could all be over tomorrow. And I think that is bad news for the rest of the league. And we're seeing it early in the season.
Right. So let me ask you this quick question before you play the video again, Q. Do you think with Victor Wembanyama's frame, right? Do you think that's a sustainable frame, or do you think he'd have to add on at least 20, 30 pounds?
I think inevitably he's going to add on some weight. And, it's funny because it reminds me a little bit of the Greek Freak. He came in mid first round pick, obviously with nowhere near as much hype. But if development, you ever watch a man develop into an absolute beast, just imagine if Wemby was to put anywhere near that type of muscle mass on his frame, what we would be looking at in the next few years,
Right.
Because this is a 20-year-old kid. This isn't like, let's not forget how young he is, because he does look very polished. And this does, for a lot of people, could look like what the final product is going to be of this young man, but it's not at all. We will see. I mean, when did they say you're in your prime in the NBA? 26, 27, 28 years old. We're years away from this young man's prime. And I have a feeling that similar to Michael Jordan, similar to Shaquille O'Neal, similar to some of the other greats, we're going to be in the midst of this man's career going, we've never seen anything like this before.
Right. Because to add on to that, I remember me and you had a backstage conversation about how him and Cassell, they were both the youngest rookies to ever, average 2 triple doubles in the same game. And the only other two to do so was Michael Jordan as well as Scottie Pippen.
Absolutely. That's actually, well, that's not this game. It's going to be the next game we cover. But no, so we're going to end up touching that again, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, this duo that we're seeing, and we haven't even seen Harper really fit into the equation yet. How fitting is it that Derek Harper's son is on this team as we're talking about two young men that are accomplishing something that hasn't been accomplished since Michael Jordan was 25 years old and Scottie Pippen was 23. There really could be something special going on in San Antonio.
And what's so crazy? What makes this even more crazier is the fact that I personally live in San Antonio, right? And I've been hearing chatter about them possibly coming off of De'Aaron Fox for a trade piece because they have all these young guys.
I could see that happening, and you have to look 4 or 5 years down the road. Is it more important for De'Aaron Fox to stay on this team or to keep Harper and Castle with Wembanyama? You know, with the new tiered salary cap situation. Yeah, it's making it a little bit harder for teams to keep their own drafted talent, as you know, I think we'll see in Oklahoma City over the next few years. Right. So I really would love to see this team be able to keep this young talent together. And I think it may take some foresight from the general manager and front office in San Antonio to keep this core together. So yeah, I could see that being a possibility over the next few years.
Man.
Now, with that said, since Fox came back a few games ago, this looks like a completely different San Antonio team. So for right now, I think I keep everybody right where they're at.
Right where they're at.
Right.
Okay. So yeah, let's roll the footage. Let's see what else.
All right.
This is going to be a guy he's going to always be in the running for Defensive Player of the Year. 6'7".
Wemby, another try at three. Gets three.
Jalen Smith, the way he's played, and Javon Carter always comes right.
I can actually pause. Here, up at the top, you can pause it evidently. Listen, while you're chasing your dreams, many things get in the way, as a lot of you guys know. Sorry for the little split in the action there. My son was having a 5-year-old emergency, which any of the parents know how those go. All right, back to the game action, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, De'Aaron Fox made a big difference with this team since he's been back. Woo!
Not led by more than 5.
The resolution is showing up a little blurry on my screen.
Pretty clear for me.
Okay. As long as it plays clear too for you.
We'll see when we cut the tape, but it looks good on my end.
Okay, bet. You know what I will say? As far as De'Aaron Fox is concerned, his drive, damn.
Didn't even have to jump. It's this right here, though. Just the footwork already, and this is only going to get better over time. You know, he's getting a lot of friendly bounces right now, but
he worked with Akeem one summer. That's going to be insane. He already pulling up like that off the dribble, 7'5", pulling up like that.
7'7". I sent you the picture.
I don't know, man.
And we'll stop and make this argument real quick. I sent you the picture of him standing next to David Robinson and Tim Duncan.
Those guys are actually like 6'11".
I think David Robinson is 7'1". That's the reason he got out of having to spend his 3 years on a submarine when he went to the Naval Academy. That's the only reason David Robinson was able to go into the NBA was because he was too tall. But so I'm going to trust. I don't trust the government with too much, but I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt on the measurement of David Robinson there.
Right. Oh, fun fact about David Robinson. He still resides in San Antonio, right?
That's amazing. I love it.
Check this out. He owns a church.
Really?
Yeah, and he owns a minor league baseball team.
Wow.
Well, he's part owner of the minor league.
So David Robinson stayed very much in the community since he retired 25 years ago now.
Mm-hmm. And
wow, that's really cool.
Too is David Robinson. If you catch wind of this podcast, I'm looking for you, sir. I hope you can sign at least 2 of my cards. You know, no pressure.
No pressure, sir. No pressure at all. No, listen, the Admiral. Salute, that for sure. Was one of my favorite players growing up in the 90s. Absolutely loved watching David Robinson play. And with his back injuries didn't cut his career short.
Yeah, I liked his motor, man. That was.
Oh yeah, he was a go. Yes, and it was an amazing man and an amazing athlete, an amazing leader. And as you just pointed out, has continued to be a pillar of the community, and I really respect that.
Facts.
Lock in right now if you're the Bulls.
Now, this is my favorite play of the game right here. It's obviously going to be the last play of the game, one of the most deciding plays of the game. But look at Wembanyama's maturity.
Ooh. Get somebody an ice pack for them ankles. You know, that right there shows that he's, okay, Remember at around the time when LeBron first came into the league, right? And everybody was like, "Oh, my issue with LeBron is the fact that in the biggest moments, he's more of a Magic Johnson type of guy. He's more of a passer, right? Wembanyama, you can see there's a level of killer in him.
Oh, absolutely.
That gave me a splash of KD. That was like a KD moment right there. He told everybody, get the hell out the way and let me work. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I can respect that. Some of the greatest basketball players allow you to feel like they got the cape on.
Now, see, I'm a little bit older than you. It gave me Michael Jordan vibes. Okay, that was the type of nail in the coffin Michael Jordan was going to deliver on the majority of nights. You know, no push off. Hey, but no push off. You know what I'm saying? And it was a thing of beauty to watch. It's great to see him starting to come into his own so early in his career. And I know I'm nobody, but I've been telling anybody that'll listen, I guarantee that the San Antonio Spurs win a championship in the next 3 to 5 years, if not multiple. The battle that we're about to see, well, actually, it's going to be interesting. You know,
don't forget about Denver.
You can't forget about Denver. Jokic is you know, and honestly, and we're going to get there in a little bit. Let's not forget about Golden State. These last 2 games, Steph Curry 46 and 49 points against these Spurs, which we're going to get there later in the show. And I'm pretty sure Steph's almost as old as I am. Is he in his 40s? He's close to it. Steph is close to being in his 40s.
Like, you know, we got to fact check that. Hey Siri,
that's about to do the same thing.
You know, when in doubt, Siri it out.
Siri it out, baby.
Hey Siri, how old is Steph Curry?
Okay, I found this on the web. For how old is you know?
Siri. How you gonna get an endorsement like that, Siri?
She's on BS, yeah. And now I gotta look it up myself. I gotta Google that.
Siri, hey, come on, Apple.
Right.
Come on now, get it together. So we're gonna do a quick little fact check.
He's 37.
37, yeah.
Steph is 37, so he's not 40 yet, but he's getting up there. And you know, the baby-faced assassin is at it again in the 2025-2026 season for sure. All right. Coming up next, coming up on the next episode of the Queued Up podcast, we are going to cover the first of the 2 back-to-back Golden State Warriors at San Antonio Spurs. One of them was a regular season game, and the second is I believe the first round in the Emirates Cup, maybe the second round for the C group. So we'll be back with you after this break, guys. I don't know why.
Big shots, just stop when I'm driven, no pit stops. This hot, I ain't playing like a 6 spot. Pissed off, thought I told him this a chip shot. I ain't missing cause you know I'm taking big shots. Just stop when I'm driven, no pit stops. This hot, I ain't playing like a 6 spot. Pissed off, thought I told him this a chip shot. I ain't missing cause you know I'm taking big shots.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to the Queued Up podcast. It's your host, Q and JP. What's good, brother? How you doing today, man?
What's going on, bro? How you vibing?
Oh, you know, living the dream, baby. Living the dream. So today we're going to do a recap from November 12th of the Golden State Warriors against the San Antonio Spurs. This is a big game for Wemby, a big game for Castle. This was, like you actually brought up in our last episode, this was the first time, the youngest teammate duo to have triple doubles since Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen did it in, you remember what year that was? Was that 1988?
Man, I can't recall the exact year, but
I'm pretty sure it was 88. Yeah.
Shoot, let's hit the fact checks.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was 88. Because that was Pippen's rookie year.
Yeah, he was 20. Pippen was 23 years old, and Michael Jordan was 25.
Right. Jordan came into the league in 83, so when he was 25, I believe it was 1988. 1989 season.
Okay.
Area 51, the youngest duo since Jordan and Pippen in 1999 to have triple doubles in the same game. Victor Wembanyama and Stephen Castle are now the youngest duo in NBA history to both have a triple double in the same game. Was previously Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen in 1989, who were combined 6 years older than Wembanyama and Castle. And
so they are 6 years ahead of schedule.
That's what I was just about to say. So that is exactly why I'm so excited about Victor Wembanyama and this cast of players that San Antonio has been able to put around him. And the biggest reason why I believe that they're going to win a chip in the next 3 to 5 years. I've been telling everybody that'll listen, the San Antonio Spurs, led by Victor Wembanyama, will win a NBA championship in the next 3 to 5 years, if not multiple. So with all of that said, let's take a look at the Golden State Warriors at San Antonio Spurs game from November 12th.
Had not lost a home game. San Antonio has not lost a home game. Harrison.
There you go, right off bat.
Handle. Harrison Barnes, instant replay. Here's Wembanyama on the handle.
I got a couple of doubles in this one.
Harrison Barnes,
But you see the ball movement that you were talking about in the last episode. As double team comes, Wembanyama is getting better and better at
particularly on the road.
Get the ball out of his hands. Right here is the one play I was telling you about. Look at that.
Champagny out of the corner.
Yeah.
Finding the open man. We had a Champagny sighting in this game. Champagny went off for, where do I have it here? Went off for 14 points in this game.
Ooh. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Wembanyama getting his pass on. No, it's crazy. He only got 4 assists in this game, and it feels like so many more already, doesn't it? Vasco finding his shot.
You know, it's so hard to defend somebody that can do virtually everything on the court. He can pass, he can shoot. So it's like, how do you guard somebody like that? You see, they still struggle to guard the Joker, and he's damn near 5-6 more inches on the Joker.
Right. Now, as you're going to see, though, man, Steph Curry gets it going in this game.
Mm-hmm.
Really, this Warriors team looks like they're going to be competitive this year. Picking up Jimmy Butler last year was huge for these guys. But Steph is on. You see him take the lead there. Steph has 33 points at this point in the game.
That's a good in-rhythm shot right there, man.
Right.
Look, big passing is very difficult.
Actually, you know what? This is Wembanyama's triple-double game. My mistake. He had 10 assists in this game. 10 assists, 31 points, 15 rebounds.
And like I said, Shoot Up family, this is in my backyard. And, it's crazy to see how he's galvanizing the city with this type of play, man. I've never seen nothing like this. My favorite player growing up, fun fact, was D Wade, right?
Okay.
But I've seen Kevin Durant, I've seen Giannis Antetokounmpo, I've seen LeBron, I've seen like later stages of Pippen. I've seen some of these great players, man, and I've never seen nothing like that. 2 steps and he's at the hoop.
Right.
And the crazy thing is he has the wherewith to let me just throw this off the backboard alley to myself. Let me go ahead and get into the paint, draw all the attention, kick it out to a Champagny or a Harrison Barnes who's been eating off the lead from that corner since Lord knows when.
Right.
You know, it's crazy to see. This is basketball at its purest form with a demigod almost.
And it's coming together quickly. It's coming together very, very quickly. Running into this better. Now, I will say when you get into the playoffs, veteran experience matters. Veteran teams are much tougher to defeat in a 7-game series than a young team is. But so far, there's a lot to be excited about in San Antonio this season. And like you said, they have put a lot of money into a new stadium, infrastructure, draft picks the last few years. If Harper makes a run for Rookie of the Year this year, it would be back-to-back Rookies of the Year
Yeah, but that's
for
a
the
tough
San
feat.
Antonio team.
That's a tough feat because you got 2 or 3 guys already at his same position who are making a
Eaten
strong
already.
case. Yeah, making a strong case for even all-stars, man.
Right.
You know,
But I really love that kid's bloodline. Derek Harper
Yeah.
was a beast.
Yeah.
This kid's going to be a beast. Give him
he's
time.
already a
you know.
beast. I seen the games that De'Aaron Fox missed and the minutes that he did get, he looked very comfortable in that role. So
Absolutely.
I think the Rookie of the Year is probably going to end up somewhere in Utah.
Mm-hmm.
But man, or in Dallas maybe.
I don't know. Cooper's been getting a lot of flack so far early in the season. I keep seeing a lot of bad press coming out of Dallas, and of course, Nico Harrison lost his job last season. It was announced this past week, but he lost his job last season.
Well, we have an 82 game season, man. So, everybody has a rookie wall, and you don't know when you're going to hit that wall. So,
absolutely.
Who's to say he don't string off a couple 20-point games for all we know? Because he's looking comfortable in that mid-range area, and I kind of like his back to the basket game. But we're here for Wembanyama. So,
well, listen, we're here for the whole team, though. We are here for Wembanyama, but I feel like we're here for the whole team. This is no. The NBA, while one player does have an amazing impact, it's a team sport for sure. I think that's really going to be paramount in this team's success over the next few years. Wembanyama is going to be the centerpiece, but these young wing players that are can create off the dribble, can get their own shot, and can play defense are going to be very important in this team finding success over the next few seasons.
And I know I made mention last episode, right? I made mention that there were possible talks of them getting off of De'Aaron Fox. But I just thought about something. De'Aaron Fox, his strong suit is his quick first step.
Absolutely.
Now, if you got a guy who can get in the paint at will with a first step like him, it creates so much possibilities for your team because you have spot-up shooters who can just stand there. And NBA players, you can send them to the YMCA, man, and they'll string off 50. So to stand in the corner and make your money and eat like Harrison Barnes all these years.
Right. Or Vassell. Vassell is a
man
shooter from anywhere on the court.
Vassell.
So there's a lot of positives about this team. And I really think that what Fox does most for this team is makes it really difficult to double Wemby on a consistent basis.
Right.
Because of how much havoc he causes off the dribble. It's hard for a defense to keep their game plan when somebody like Fox is eating them alive like that.
I ain't missing because I'm taking big shots.
The Bears are who we thought they were. And that's why we took the damn field. Now, if you want to crown them, then crown them. But they are who we thought they were. Playoffs? Don't talk about it. Playoffs? You kidding me? Playoffs? I just hope we can win a game. This is what's great about sports. This is what the greatest thing about sports is. You play to win the game. Hello? You play to win.
The point, dude.
You know
what I'm saying?
But now they make it. This is what they do. Have you ever noticed? This is what the Dolphins do.
Absolutely, I know. That's why I'm so mad about it, dog. Yeah. Like, what the? Now the Bills have regained the throne, and Miami is still second or third on the totem pole. So it's been 30 years of me watching this, and it's for exactly what you just said. How typical is it that the Dolphins are going to finish 7-9 and 9-7 this year? How typical is that?
Yeah. We know how the script goes. This is the same old script. They just paint. They just dress it up.
And listen, the one time you actually tanked for Tua, you had the opportunity to draft Justin Herbert, a much more able-bodied, prototypical NFL quarterback.
Right.
Tua coming off of a fractured hip, the same type of injury that ended Bo Jackson's career. And instead of drafting the 6'6" quarterback with the rocket ship for an arm, you drafted the 6'1", barely over 200 pounds, and it just keeps getting better. Throws with his left, but he's really a righty and can't figure out what the arm strength issue is. Quarterback out of Alabama that was coming off of a devastating hip injury. You got him 5th overall, let the Chargers grab Justin Herbert.
I ain't missing cause you know I'm taking big shots. Just stop where I'm driven, no pit stops. This hot, I ain't playing like a 6 spot. Pissed off, thought I told him this a chip shot. I ain't missing cause you know I'm taking big shots.
Let's go. Welcome to the Queued Up Podcast. I'm your host, Q, here with my partner, JP. What's good, brother? How you doing this evening?
What's going on, brother? How you doing, man?
Oh, man, living the dream, brother, living the dream. So tonight, we have the Emirates Cup, NBA Cup game between the Golden State Warriors and the San Antonio Spurs that went down last night, the 14th, November 14th game. This was a big game, back-to-back games. The Spurs are playing the Warriors, and it actually ended up being back-to-back losses for the Spurs for the first time this season, bringing their record to 8-4. But I gotta say, man, Steph Curry just does not age. Back-to-back huge nights, 46 points in the first matchup with the Spurs this season, 49 points in last night's game. What do you got to say about the baby-faced assassin, man?
So I feel like, between Curry and LeBron, both of them are fleet-footed when it comes to father time, man. It almost seems like they can turn back that clock whenever they want. So, even though this is a regular season game, we're early in the season, this NBA season has been straight fireworks. They're giving nothing but excitement. Overall, it almost seems like we as the fans can't lose, and when it comes to Steph Curry, I feel like his step back is still there. His behind the back, his ability to get in the lanes and then create and then shoot from anywhere on the court is still unmatched. That's still a skill set that's generational and that we can't, overlook, because right now all the talk and focus is on Wembanyama. And what Steph Curry did was say, hey, relax. I'm still here.
I'm still here. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah. I seen a great game last night, man.
It was something else. All right, without further ado, we're going to go and get to the highlight clip I got put together for us.
Yes, sir.
Presented by Wingstop. The Golden State Warriors. Exciting. They start a rookie from the national championship.
Yeah, Will Richard from the Florida Gators. Shout out Florida with De'Aaron Fox back. We've seen Harper go back to the bench. And this Mitch Johnson coach, man, it's exciting. He's off the pop coaching tree. And these guys got right away with just the fireworks. Great shooting. Castle taking it strong to the hoop there. And Steph Curry was on fire tonight from all over the court.
If you're doing something right when you run and pick and rolls with your guard.
Now
I'm gonna take these.
I should have. I gotta throw it back there. Let's see. Will it let me? Look how De'Aaron Fox is taking a little bit of Victor Wembanyama in here. Oh, look at that. You know what I'm saying?
Whoa. Hey, I'm glad you ran that back because I didn't know who blocked that shot, man.
Yep.
That was A.
And then you see Victor come right back with the just stone cold deep range shot, great form, splash.
Man, shout out De'Aaron Fox, man.
That was another block by De'Aaron there. Did you see that?
Yeah.
That was the second block by De'Aaron in this game. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I didn't go back far enough. All right, so we got Wemby hit the shot here. Now watch the second block by De'Aaron here.
Oh, that looked like Johnson. What's his name?
Was that Johnson? Okay, that was number 3. You're right. That was Johnson.
But man, they all getting after
but the whole team's getting in on this defense, though.
What the heck?
And just nothing you can do with Wembanyama there.
Look at Draymond. Get that out of here.
Yep, had 5 blocks on the night.
Hey, pause that real quick. On that last shot, I don't know who shot that, but didn't it almost? Who shot that?
That is Poole. No, who is that? I don't know who that is.
Well, Mr. 21, you had little shades. Mr. 21, you had little shades of Klay Thompson on that sidestep right there.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, there's a lot of great shooters on this Golden State team. That's what I've noticed watching, breaking down the game tape from the last couple of weeks of these guys. So yeah, you see some splash there. Then you see Steph just get deep into his bag here.
Damn, that was by the A.
Just to let you know what's up. You know,
shot that by the airport.
Right.
Hey, everybody taking flight. Ooh.
This is, and what you said was very true. This has been a very up over Wemby for Steph there. This has been a very competitive start to this NBA season. The NBA's brand is the best that it's ever been. Every game I've watched this year has been extremely exciting and competitive.
I'll give y'all a fun, quick little tidbit.
Oh, look at that. Steph taking it to the hole there.
Off the glass. Hey, no look pass. No look pass.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Wemby just continuing to get into his bag and show his ability to spread the ball around. Right there. Hey. Yep. Right there is.
Look at the girl reaction in the back.
It's just step through off the backboard, big ferocious slam. That kid's 21 years old. Don't forget it.
Harrison Barnes turning back.
Whoa. Big dunk.
Whoa.
Off the inbound pass there. Big block. A second big block here. Grabs the rebound.
If y'all missed this.
And then Steph started being Steph. Vassell did everything he could to keep him in the game. Vassell finished with 15 points in this game.
That right there. That's
Castle finished with 23. Actually, I take that back. Castle finished with 13 and 9 on the night. And yeah, Steph just kept coming, finding the open man, gets it back again, playing with them.
We got a bird. Look, big to big passing is crazy, man.
You know, Wemby had 26, 12, and 4 in this game.
Oh, not Jimmy.
Yeah, that was the last play of the game. So we'll run this back here real fast. With 13 seconds, with 32 seconds on the clock, and at a 1-point game, San Antonio up 1. Wemby was able to make the big defensive play here and get the block to give San Antonio the ball. They came back down, and Fox took the jump shot there that he ended up missing, which gave Golden State the ball back down 1 with 12 seconds. Here comes Steph. Steph comes down the court, is able to get fouled going to the basket, and now you got the greatest free throw shooter in NBA history on the line with 6.4 seconds left. Tied game. Up by 1. San Antonio has one more chance. Fox was not able to get it in the basket. Golden State wins 109-108. It was a great game. You know, you can't be mad at this young Golden State team for losing that game. And this young San Antonio team for losing that game. And really all credit to a very veteran savvy Golden State team. They balled out. Really, Curry with back-to-back 40-plus point nights, you know, just hitting from everywhere, taking the ball to the hoop, float game on point, step-back game on point, and, you know, you just really saw the veteran leadership for Golden State kind of be able to hold it together for the end of that game. And Wemby did everything he could. That's why I wanted to break down the last couple of possessions of the game, because that game was so close. And maybe you have Wemby take that shot rather than Fox.
Hey, listen. That's somewhere I was going to go with it. I feel like that whole game was a masterpiece of a game. It was an instant classic. I think the only flaw that I seen in San Antonio's game is why go away from what's been working? If you know you have an unstoppable force, why not go to your unstoppable force? In that last couple seconds, I feel like that could have been a slight coaching, like a young coach just trying to figure things out. But, you know, it's a young season. But in critical moments like that, you scheme up something for your best guy. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And nothing to take away from De'Aaron Fox.
Fox, yeah, he had a great game. 24
But
points,
that
10
moment-
assists.
I was watching the Heat game the other night. They ran a nice little backdoor to somebody set the screen, they ran a nice backdoor to Andrew Wiggins.
Mhm.
That same play could have been ran for Wemby.
Absolutely.
He comes off the screen, he's already under basket, or he could have just threw it up.
No, I agree with that. It's so hard to get a hand in Wemby's face and to defend his shot that
Right.
you would think that any opportunity you have to try to get Wemby, if you're in a situation where it's one possession, one shot wins the game, you would want him taking the shot as opposed to Fox, because it's just so hard to defend Wemby. I mean, you would think you would put him in the post right there. Got the inbound to him in the post. He could have got that easy little turnaround jump hook that he has. Game over,
Game over.
But that goes young team, young coach, okay, and a young season. Like you said, it's an 82-game season, man. So we got a lot of games to go. Right now, this team is 8-4. I believe they're tied for second in the West right now, behind an OKC team that has hit the ground running just like they finished last season. Shea's looking great. Chet Holmgren's back from injury. And I think we're going to see, like you called it, some instant. I think we're going to see a lot of Insta classics this year with the San Antonio Spurs team.
Yeah, I'm excited, man, because what we have here is a young dynamic team. We have about 3-4 more dynamic teams within this conference. If you I don't really pay much attention to Portland basketball, but even they came out the gates hot.
Right.
So it almost seems like this NBA season is a must watch.
I don't know if Lillard has the chance to play this year.
No, he's on the bench, but what they do have is a Drew Holiday.
But they got a young core. I understand that. I'm saying, but if Lillard's able to come back at the end of the season to add to that, who knows?
Yeah, who knows?
I'm not sure. I knew he was going to miss the beginning of the season, but I don't know that he's supposed to miss the whole season.
No.
So, yeah, we'll see what happens there. Well, listen, man, it was great meeting up with you. It's been a great show, man, and we'll have to do this again soon, brother.
Yes, sir. Until next time, brother.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much, man.
I ain't missing cause you know I'm taking big shots. Just stop where I'm driven, no pit stops. This hot, I ain't playing like a 6 spot. Pissed off, thought I told him this a chip shot. I ain't missing cause you know I'm taking big shots.